This is the third in a series of demos on the Baroque synthesizer. Today I wanted to show patch recall and a little surprise. Bring in patch number 1. This patch shows a little overdrive into the filter. So you have all oscillators going, they're actually overdriving into the filter. Pretty standard sound. The second patch is an organ sound, and this one's a little more interesting. A couple of things to notice right off the bat. When you first hear the organ come in, there's a little percussive. That's using the noise source and modifying and modulating the noise source with one of the LFOs in a once run mode with a ramp down and controlling the volume of the noise. So the noise has its own built-in VCA to be able to do this. Yeah, bring it a little bit more. It's too much, obviously, but... The other thing to notice is the vibrato. The vibrato has a varying frequency to it, and that frequency is actually exponentially varying because the LFO is actually also has a once ramp going into it to modify its rate, and it's also modifying its own rate based on that rate, and so therefore it becomes exponential. Listen carefully. Pretty neat. I really like that. And you can actually take the two oscillators, set them into drift in different directions, and so it really kind of gives a nice rotating sound. The third patch I wanted to show is interesting because it uses kind of an interesting feature in an interesting way. This does not have an actual arpeggiator in it yet, but what you're hearing is taking the triangle wave of LFO number 4, bit crushing it so that it only has a few stages to it, a few steps to it, has 4 in this case, and sending that to the pitch of the oscillator. At the same time, you can have it patched so I can set it to the filter. So it's kind of a neat little thing, and of course you have 4 LFOs, so you can bit crush any one of those things you want and send it to the other, any modulation, anything along the bottom line you can modulate with that bit crusher. Neat thing for ADSRs and LFOs, things like that. I'm going to go back to kind of a standard little patch here and show you one other feature that we just added. Let's simplify this up a little. Nice little simple sound. Built-in sequencer in here. 16 knobs along the top of this line control it. You can turn off any one you want. In fact, there's several of them you can hear skipping if the knob is already to 0. And it's chromatic. I'll skip a few here. You can change the length, and you can change the width of the gate. You can edit while you're doing this still. Once you release the edit, you're back into the... So there you have it. A little built-in sequencer, real simple sequencer, but nice for just being able to do something really quick. And to listen to your sound, being able to edit it without having to play the keyboard at the same time. All right.